Welcome back! We got some nice plays last week. Let's take a quick look at them so Layla can take over after and tell about some big opportunities for next week. RPGL was the first one, which got volume in After Hours Friday. This is a Singaporean company. Asian stocks can make really violent moves both ways without news. When this one got volume in After Hours without news and started consolidating, it became an interesting one to keep on watch. It also has never had a big volume day since its IPO date a few months back. It rejected a few times in After Hours and pre-market in the mid to high 50s area. So we knew that was the area to keep an eye on. Once volume came in regular trading hours, and it broke the level, it was time. We started the position when it retested the area and set our risk right under the area. From there, it just went up and up for a nice 50%. Secondly, BNI. BNI did got some news on Monday. Because it was sitting at its all-time low and did make some nice moves in the past, it was an interesting one. In pre-market, it hit a high of $1.90. After that, it went back and started consolidating. Right at market open, big volume came in, and it broke this level. Because market open can be very volatile, we waited for a potential retest to get a good risk to reward. It did exactly what we wanted. It came back to retest the pre-market high at 11 a.m. Perfect time for us to get in. We just put our risk right under at $1.85. After the retest, it just kept going up almost all day to the high 2s area. Another nice 50%. But for BNI, it didn't stop there. When stocks make such a move, we keep them on our watch list. So when BNI got another market open spike the next day and didn't sell off but consolidated the rest of the day, we knew something bigger could happen here. Once it broke the rejection area really strongly on Friday, we got in and put our stop loss right under the 20 EMA because we expected the violent move. We did get a nice fast move for 30 to 40% before it broke the 20 EMA. Lastly, EXO, which got news Monday after hours, which caused an almost 100% move in 2 minutes. So really something interesting to keep on watch. Once it started consolidating in pre-market Tuesday, it became our top watch, especially once it looked like an uptrend was being formed. At market open, it rejected the same level it rejected already in pre-market. Now we knew this was our level to keep on watch. It bounced again from the support line, which means the support line is really strong. And again it rejected from the $8.88 level. But then, half an hour later, it broke it finally. So we bought with our risk right below the strong support. A relatively bigger risk, but we knew it made the final move in after hours, so we knew where it was capable of. And yes, it gave us a 40% move after, which isn't bad for a 10% risk. Did I do good, Layla?
Yes, Rembit, you did great. You made these 3 moves look easy. Well, you talked about GLSI last week, right?
Yeah.
Good. Because it made a nice move from the 21.5 break Monday. It was a nice explosive 40%. Now let's take a look at some interesting swings for 2026. UNCY, CMPX, 2 therapeutics companies, and FLNC, an energy company. UNCY has a lot of consolidation the last years in this area. It will be interesting once it breaks this area, the downtrend, and breaks the 200 EMA. So you could get a starter here and put your risk under the all-time low or tighter under the starting uptrend. Second option is you wait for the break first, then you get in right away or wait for the retest. CMPX has just rejected the area it rejected from in late 2022. Once it breaks this area strong, it could get a big move, so keep on watch. Another possibility is it goes down again and bounces from the support one more time. This is less likely though. Lastly, we are watching FLNC. It just broke this long downtrend, so you could get some right away with stops under the 200 EMA. Or if you want less risk, you could wait some weeks or months for a consolidation phase. Then you will see a clearer picture and maybe a stronger uptrend. For tomorrow, still keep an eye on BNAI for the $4.25 break because it consolidated Friday the rest of the day. And maybe CJU, which has ran for 2 weeks straight now, but maybe wants to hit $5 before it starts to cool off.
That's all for this week. Until next week. Bye!